Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War Carthage Campaign, episode the 118th with me, Squawker. And when we left off, the Julii had struck us a minor blow. They've repelled my attack on Mediolanium and tried to be a bit bold about it. However, I still feel like I have the last laugh. The city's defences are weakened. Two of their generals, including their faction leader, now lie dead. And I shall return in a matter of turns. Yutpan Herdus is already on his way back to Massila to replenish his forces, and we shall return within a few turns to, well, actually we'll set off next turn, and we'll try and take the town before it reinforces too heavily. So Massila, if you could focus on retraining, and retraining mainly, since we have a new governor installed, actually the public order is actually relatively okay, so that's actually good for us. I mean, we have been having public order issues, but we have had a few new family members join the team, so things are getting better for us. Meanwhile, in Corrales, it's picked the worst time to have a plague when it's under siege, so it's losing men. However, Captain Figi's can't attack until next turn, and when he can, hopefully we can not screw this battle up, because right now it's going to be tight. Also, we are about to land our army over here. And in terms of Egypt, well, they've gone very quiet after their failed attempt to invade. So for now, we're okay. However, I do have agents moving into the area to monitor them, and I don't have plans to go on the offensive against them. Though I do admit Cyrene is a tempting target. Perhaps when the Brutii are dealt with, I shall maybe make an effort to attack the Egyptians, but it will depend on other factors. So we don't really have a lot left to do this turn. I do have my assassin just having a little wander around, just really observing what's going on. Actually, I'm going to reposition my spy, who is in Arretium. While I am now aware that Arretium is weak, I'm going to have my spy currently planted in Mediolanium, because that is my next target for conquest. And the garrison of Mediolanium remains extremely weak, so heck, I could probably actually just send a unit up, but the walls have been repaired, so there's only a 32% chance of the gates being open. So for now, they'll just have to sit there. But you know, Quintus McKiller's still alive? I swear to God, we killed him last battle. Oh well. If he wants to try and escape death through, well, cheating, then so be it. He'll die next time. Meanwhile, Captain Manius is in the area. He's just up to no good. Let's move up and see what we know about Batavia. The town's very weak. It's probably susceptible to being captured, which we'll try and take next. Continue your journey, assassin. I want to know what else is in the area. Looks like the Julii still hold on to Segesta as well, so we do hold on to bits of territories the Greeks may like to call their own, but I doubt their holdings in the east are very strong, so it shouldn't be too much of a worry. At this point, the Julii are just about broken up, so we can make another push against them next turn. Either way, the faction we are pushing against this turn is, in fact, the Brutii. I have my troops ready to land and initiate our invasion. We are going to we are going to Lilybaeum, but we are going to liberate Lilybaeum. Since it was one of my former towns, this was actually my part of Sicily. This is Sicilia Poeni, where my Poeni infantry should be calling their homeland. So we're going to move in and take the town, and that'll be all good for me. So as for you, drive off Admiral Flavius, because I just want Brutii Navy sinking, driving off, and just generally making weak. And move into blockade the port, just in case I need to make a speedy escape. Okay, Vettias Saunites, you have more than enough troops to move in and take the town within one turn. There is a unit of artillery and a Praetorian and a legionary cohort guarding the city. Now that artillery may try to make life hard for our elephants, so we may keep them out of the city for this one, but either way, take Lilybaeum, fortify your position, and await additional reinforcements. Or at least, well, we don't really have to await additional reinforcements, just take the town. That's your goal for today. And we don't need to worry about making siege equipment. We're going to move in and we're going to capture it this turn. We don't need to wait, so initiate your assaults. So it's Vettias Saunites who's leading over 2,000 men against a tiny garrison of less than 500 men. So basically, we massively outnumber the enemy. They don't really exactly have a strong roster, and it's a strength ratio of 5-1. This should be a pretty simple siege. And if we can do this one correctly, we shall use our momentum to move towards Syracuse and Messana. We need to determine which of the towns are stronger and which are weaker. But for now, when one side goes against the enemy with the god's gift of stronger morale, then their adversaries, as a rule, cannot withstand them. So, yeah. Always have better morale than your enemies.
Even now, fear works its magic into our foes. Their bowels weaken and turn to water, and their hearts quake within their chests. We go now to our bloody business!
Right, let us initiate our bloody business and get going. So, it was a very, very long time since we lost this town. Very long time indeed. Still, as it was with Carthage, it's good to set our feet back on familiar soil. We shall make sure this soil now rightfully is returned to me. So, it's a fully upgraded Imperial town, so we should be able to make our way in pretty easy, actually. If we advance from this way, we can take the gatehouse, make our way up here, attack the plaza from this angle. So, I think that is actually what we are going to do. So, Onagers will be, well, our main man. So, Onagers, I want you here. We're going to basically absolutely obliterate the gatehouse with it, with these Onagers, and then we're going to make holes in the walls if we can't punch through. But if we can disable the gatehouse, it won't attack us. So, as our usual strategy, best foot forward, Sacred Band. This time you better not let me down, though, to be honest. The strongest unit I have is some Praetorian cohorts. We should be able to wear them down pretty easily. So you guys be ready as well. Onagers will group you up as well, because I like things to be grouped up. Skirmishers, you're in the rear. We may have use for you. Same goes for you other guys, but to be honest, elephants, because it's artillery, I'm not really too keen on getting you involved in this battle. So for now, keep back. If we can get our cavalry into the town fast enough, then we might be able to just disable the artillery. I don't quite see... I mean, alright, I know I can make artillery fit into my strategies when I'm fighting from within the city sometimes, but right now I don't understand what the enemy is going to try and achieve with their Onagers, but we may find out soon. Spearmen, you're not going to be of much use this battle because the enemy does lack cavalry entirely. But we'll do what we can with you. Okay, so you guys just line up and get ready, and, well, we know what we're doing. Slingers, by the way, it might just not be your battle today, but you can be there and act like you're helping, but to be honest, you're probably not going to be in this one. Either way, let's get going. Right. Onagers, prepare to open fire. The enemy has positioned themselves to defend this area here, so we are going to try and use the Onagers against us. Okay. Fair enough. So now we do understand what we are going to try and do. Onagers, hit as hard as you can. Men, we need to move. So I want everyone except the Onagers, because they're using fire, and I just heard it take off. So it may not be accurate, or it's going to be very accurate. Okay, troops, maneuver yourselves here, so we're out of the way. We'll reorganize ourselves later. Elephants, ooh, God, that was painful. Elephants, withdraw from battle. We shall have use of you later. For now, I'd rather you be outside. Last thing I need is my elephants to berserk. Right. Keep working on that gatehouse, Onagers. We'll take it. Right now, the Onagers is being more proficient at hitting its own defences than they are at hitting me. But, ooh, that was dangerous. Alright, it's alright. As long as we get out of the range of the enemy, they can't hurt us. But it may mean I have to scrap this current strategy of just hitting their gatehouse. I suspect he's trying to target my artillery as he nearly expertly snipes it out. Elephants, by the way, are retreating as fast as they can. General, I'd rather you also move out. I don't want you to accidentally get killed. That'd be very inconvenient for my plans. How's that gatehouse coming along, by the way? It must be about disabled by now. Can't really tell. Guess what? It stops firing, and then we know it's done. Could try and target the gates actually, but to be honest, that'd be too much of an accurate shot to try and pull off. Onager crew did get hurt, by the way. It's alright, we still have plenty of crew remaining to try and carry out my whims, so it's not the end of the world. However, ooh, that was too... ooh, too close still. It's alright, we've got our troops moving out of the area. Okay, Onagers, let's try and punch a hole in now. Let's just get ourselves in this city. We'll deal with the gatehouse later, because right now I can't just sit around and have the enemy just launching as many missiles as they'd like at me. Make a hole in the walls, get my troops in the city. And we'll try and take out that artillery later. For now, we are more or less out of their range, so right now it shall fall silent. I don't know if the gatehouse did go down. I don't really know how much. The gatehouse doesn't really seem to change its appearance when it gets hammered and battered, but oh well. Can't have everything, I guess. Either way, we are now comfortably launching salvos against the walls. Oh, it shall go down very soon, shall it? Oh, yes, it will. We've been hitting other buildings right now. Either way, that is the walls well and truly screwed up for the enemy. Come on, finish it off, lads. Just a little bit more. One more good hit should do it.
The cowardly enemy cannot hide.
Perfect.
You have breached the walls.
Okay.
Begin the slaughter.
The slaughter shall commence soon. First things first, wipe out that... Oh my god, that was close. And oh dear. Lucky shot, guys. Right, two can play that game. Onagers, have fun trying to take them out, because you know what, you go play your tennis with them. The tower should not be of much of a concern anyway. Oh, you can't. No, actually, no. Take out the tower quickly. Just get one. Just another salvo should do the job. Is it done yet? No, right. Another salvo. Done yet? Probably not. Another salvo. Another salvo, please. There we go. That tower is gone. Right. See if you can hit them. If you can't, it's not the end of the world, but I don't exactly like what they're trying to do to us right now. Okay, Sacred Band, we're going to move in now. The city is open for us to take, so make your way in, please. Whether or not we took out that gatehouse, I don't know, and I never will know, but, well, we will know soon anyway. Either way. Probably going to hit the walls more than we're going to hit that onager, but we may as well just play our game of weird tennis. Ooh, he took that one on the head. Good header, lad. Don't think he's getting up from that one there. And, come on. Now, one up on us there. 15 love with the fact they've managed to blow up one of my onagers with that shot. But, ooh. Another one of their crew goes down. He ain't getting up from that one either. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Also, anyone that we hit actually just seems to get killed rather than blown up. Not exactly just getting up. So, that's alright. That's alright. The tower just took another hit there. Right. Keep it up, onagers. We know what we're doing here now. That tower ain't going to last much longer either as well. That's another bonus for us. Okay, Puenis, start making your way into the breach as well. Let's just start moving all our troops forward. Elephants are out of here, by the way. I still feel like I made the right decision in getting rid of them. I know they would be useful for ripping up the infantry, but, you know, I just couldn't risk it with these guys just launching rocks everywhere. They're going to try and fight back now, but I guess some of my troops are coming back into range. Unfortunately, we just haven't had that golden shot to ruin the lives of their onagers. They missed. It's alright, we're doing better now. Well, we're not doing better because they've still got their onagers up and running, but we're doing what we can. We actually are out of ammo now. Onagers, pull out of battle. We'll see you later. That was a painful one there. Alright. You done well today, lads. If you keep moving, you might keep these guys distracted. General, I want you in the city as well. You've just earned yourself a very special duty of onager slaughterer. Now, there is enemy infantry waiting in the area, but you know what? I have an idea. I'm going to make this one quick because I think they still have ammo left, and I don't really want to get hit by it. So, what we're going to do is pretty devious, so I'm pretty clever, or not devious and not clever, but either way. My general's going to move in, since the enemy defences are spread so thin. We can move in, kill the crew. These guys won't even get there in time. By the time they do try and catch up with me, I'll have my Sacred Band ready to flank them. So, get in there, do what must be done, my general. Just make sure you enter the city properly. There we go. He's obviously carrying out the usual etiquette that we have to carry out when entering a city. Now, there is an enemy tower there. That is still operational. We didn't quite wipe it out, unfortunately. So, just do what you can for now. And I've got to read out on how much that gatehouse was damaged, by the way. Nope. Alright, general, by the way, no walking, only running. Come on. You gotta get a move on in this one. Can't just sit around and just, you know, daintily drink tea or whatever. But we're not really doing anything of that sort. We nearly took out the gatehouse, actually. It was 76% destroyed. Oh well. Better luck next time. I'll have one of these units capture the towers, by the way. rather not get sniped to death by this gatehouse. It would be a bit of a frustration, wouldn't it? Here we have got troops moving in to take the city now. Sacred Band, I want you to focus on reaching the plaza. That is your priority for right now. General, ooh, you trying to fight back, eh, you big onager lad? Except you're not doing a very good job of it. You're hitting your own defences and you're not really hitting anything anyway. Okay, General, see about the slaughtered. I know the tower's trying to fight back, but if you can just break them, wipe them, do whatever you need to do. Just see that they're all eliminated very quickly with a maximum efficiency. There we go. No more onagers for you, Brutii. The rest of the onagers you won anyway, sunk at sea. Since you just tried to invade me navally, but you never quite pulled it off now, have you? I've liberated Africa, you've lost your colonies, and now you're going to lose this little province that is off your mainland. Except you consider this to be your capital island, your base of operations. Are you so special you must operate on an entirely different landmass than your masters? Well, I'll tell you now, it ain't working, buddy. Okay, General, make your way to the plaza. You can be there and be ready to help. Meanwhile, you guys are all moving in. Pawenis, you will also make your way to the plaza and await further orders. We'll have one of them try and move their way up the gatehouse, but for now, probably just be better off just quickly moving into the centre of the city. Gatehouse is just going to try and make our life hell, but you know what? It isn't going to hit us too hard. Guys, by the way, I did say make your way to the plaza. I didn't say just stand there. Are we moving or are we not moving today? We are moving. Good. I don't understand why sometimes people are just so obsessed with making their formation before they do the job they're supposed to do. Okay, so it looks like the enemy in general has now retreated to the plaza. So here's how I want it to go down. Sacred Band here. Pawenis here. That should literally be everything we need to win the battle. But skirmishers, if you do want to join in, here, please. And apart from that, General, you will go here. Or at least actually you will go here near this horrible, horrible pantheon they've built. They've replaced the temple I had here. That shall be destroyed in due course, as in we'll get rid of that as soon as we capture the city. Don't care how expensive it is. I'll claim any money we can from salvage and scrapping. Now it looks like the enemy towers did hit us a little bit. We did lose a few Sacred Band. We are just gonna weather the storm this time. I don't have time for capturing. We're just gonna move quickly. It may be costing me some lives, but it's okay. Reinforcements are close by. We can always just get extra stuff now from Africa, where we're secure and not having to fight a constant uphill defensive battle because the Egyptians just have stopped trying. So we'll be alright. We'll be alright. We could, you know, necessary losses for now. Let's just focus on taking down the enemy. Who said orders completed, by the way? Because I suspect someone hasn't completed their orders, except I think it was General. Okay, you've completed your orders for now, but I want you to begin making your way towards the plaza as well. You need to be ready to help out. We've still got a lot of enemies to wipe out, and they're all coming over to say hello. So Sacred Band, make sure your formation is prepared. Paweni, the same applies to you. You've got a support. Guys, just stop, make your formation now. The enemy is coming in. Big old column of Romans. This is a new wave of marching. I don't exactly know what they're trying to achieve from it, but oh well. We'll observe it. Because all that's coming out so far is stupid. Guys, yeah, thank you. Always face the enemy when they're about to throw spears at you, because then your shield is facing it. I should take minimum losses there, actually, with that round of Pilums. And they're just going to run right in. Okay, run in. There we go. Don't know why they're attacking the column, but then again, I guess it's to try and minimise their casualties as a charge directly into a phalanx unit, which is always a fatal mistake anyway, but we'll entertain them this time. Pawenis, I want you to move in and basically surround the enemy. You got that? Good. Right, move in and surround the enemy. We'll have them surrounded and killed this time around. By the way, skirmishers, we are all moving in. You know what, one of you go and capture the towers, just because, hey, then I can at least say I made the effort and captured it. That's if you can capture it. I don't really trust you to capture it, because to be honest, this was probably the reason why I didn't do it. It'd be more trouble than it's worth, because I have to wait for my units to organise themselves just to walk up a flaming tower. And while they do that, I'm basically just watching my numbers bleed from them getting shot to shit. See, I have given them an order to run up the tower, and what are they doing? Well, I don't fucking know. They're just going to stand there, aren't they? And just stand there gormlessly. See, this is why it's just better to fucking ignore this gatehouse. Guys, up the tower, please. Come on. It takes a millennium for people to do their jobs in this game. Come on, up! Notice how I've lost nearly 30 troops doing that. There you go. Thank you.
Now the way to your victory is clear.
Meanwhile, over here in a battle I haven't been monitoring, we're doing okay. One of the sacred bands are starting to get a bit depleted. But we are spreading the Romans out. We're keeping them thin on the ground. We are pretty much off balance at this point. General, let's move in and make the final killing blow now. The enemy morale is very low, apart from these legionary cohorts. They're doing okay, so let's give that a nasty little blow now. So if the general moves in here, we're going to hammer and anvil this one. As for you lot, get there, get around the back and prepare to help out. You lot, try and weave around the back as well. Got the enemy just hitting our front. They're not exactly trying to flank us. They're not doing anything smart. So basically we've got them surrounded with spears. They are just going to go down like a sinking ship with many holes in it. Basically like a colander that's very dense and would therefore sink. Okay, you lot, get in there and get ready to kill. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Because I'm closing your opportunity now because I've got Poenis moving into deal spear blows. Just get in there and hurt them. Yeah, I think I fucked that bit up, didn't I? General, go on. There we go. Make the effort. Well, then again, I can't. Not hitting as hard as you could, General, there, and you're getting yourself surrounded and possibly killed. Pull out, because I don't want you suddenly dying like an idiot. Okay, you lot, Poetis, just move in. Just surround them. We've got them crushed. Just finish the lot. It's a classic trash compactor move here. They're running out of space, they're surrounded. They'll fight it to the death, but at the end of the day, they're just going to get slaughtered. I mean, the general's just trying to summon some sort of mystical voodoo shit by glowing. Finish them off, lads, come on. You ain't got anywhere to run. He's trying to just, like, do magic shit with his sword, but it ain't going to work. Skirmishers, don't even bother, by the way. It's not worth the effort. General, if you want to try and mop up whatever's over there, by the way, that'd be useful. Oh, he went down. Right, good. By the way, you lot, the Praetorians somehow by magic, I'm assuming, got around you. Finish them off. Come on. Get the job done. You can do it. You're better than them. I know you are better than them. There we go. Finish the job. Come on. They're retreating. They're wavering. They've run out of morale. You tried to slice his neck open there and it somehow didn't work. Do it properly this time, or just let him walk off. Okay, whatever. General, what are you doing? Right, that could have gone much better, but okay. Maybe fighting isn't your thing. How about you just stay over there and just don't get in my way, right? Who's left? Is it just this guy? These two? Well, these two. Well, no, it's just one guy now. Oh, well, now it's no guys. Alright, who's left then? Because we've won. Someone still alive? Some irritating last Brutii trying to make his last stand? Nope, alright, whatever, we win.
And all the sweeter for being so decisive.
Decisive, yes, 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 either way. Thank you, Brutii, for just handing the keys over to the town. Did cost me 444 men. I do think I may have been a bit lazy with my tactics there and could have been better, but you know what, let's just focus on getting things moving, because for now, Lilybaeum is liberated, and it shall be an occupation, even if it does mean the public order goes to shit. I'd rather liberate than destroy my own towns. Retrain your troops and prepare for any incoming enemies. They are probably going to fight back, and there may also be a bit of resistance from the people, but for now, we're okay. Meanwhile, over here, we are retraining, so we are going to launch additional troops next turn. Syracuse's defensives, by the way, stand as being relatively okay, but they're not the best. Do me a quick read out on Massila. The town's absolutely crap. Right, good. And also the new faction leaders here. Manius the Cruel. It's probably being cruel. Why can't you do anything? Or have you already done a mission this turn? I forgot. Right, either way. Manius the Cruel might be fun to take down. I don't know how cruel he is. I mean, to be honest, everyone's probably being cruel to him. By the way, combine your Quinquereme into a single Quinquereme and wipe out the Scipii, please. Or just lose. Thank you. If that's just allowed the Scipii to escape, I'm not exactly going to be happy about that, am I? And I would say go and combine with this guy, but I don't trust you to do it, but try and do it. But then again, what's more, I don't trust you. I don't trust my navy because my navy is very good at not following through with their tasks. See where you get over there. As for you, Abdashum. Sink that navy at port, but you can't. Right, whatever. Right, either way, I think that is pretty much where we can... Well, actually, not going to call it an episode. We are going to do more stuff this episode. So, we've got our troops reinforcing in Massila, and we're preparing to make our next move. We do also still have money to spend. Meanwhile, in Corduba, we do have that new unit of Sacred Band. Can we get them up to Numantia, where they are going to be used to deal with the rebels? Carthago Nova as well. Could you supply us with 2 lovely units of long shield cavalry when you have the opportunity? And we're going to start cutting out all this crap peasant recruitment here because we don't need it really. It's really annoying. And in terms of construction, we could start working on something new for you. I say go for the secret police HQ just to try and keep public order high. Because right now it's still on the brink, so I'll work on a secret police headquarters. Captain Heapsful, by the way. Oh, actually, you're bringing cavalry. You know what? You don't even bother with cavalry. Fine, don't bother. But then again, do bother with cavalry because we are going to send troops up to help in Italy, aren't we? So, yeah. And as for you, Captain Zeuxis, you know what? You make your way to Massila where you're going to be more useful over there. Okay, Sclavis, what are we up with right now? Well, right now we're up with having way too many troops. But public order's doing okay now, but I'm not going to disband for now. Just get what we have left retrained, just for retraining purposes, and begin working on a dockyard for better trade. That is actually pretty much putting us out of money. Is there anything I can do with Alicia? Not really. Could repair the aqueduct, and I've run out of recruitment space for retraining. Basically, let's just come to a conclusion that anything addable the Mad touches immediately turns to shit. So much so, I'm going to withdraw any key troops that I actually need. So, all my mercs, all my Poennies, all my good cavalry, and you know what, take these Iberian infantry with you, have them head to Lugdunum. I don't feel happy having those troops anywhere near Adable. Captain Dupe will make you into Massila, and the public order got even lower, but to be honest, look, that town's going to riot, revolt at any point. It's actually completely inevitable. I'd rather not lose all my troops when that happens, so for now, just do what you can, but to be honest, Adable, as far as I'm concerned, you're an absolute write-off in this family. You are completely useless to me. Lemonum is still working on its growth, by the way. We actually probably could start cutting out some of this recruitment, by the way. Let's just, there we go. Perfect, good. The more of this we cut out, the better. Massila, we've already cut out all that shit with Massila as well. Good. The more that we cut out, the better. Right. Serta, you recruit some Sacred Band, recruit some new Sacred Band, because, you know what, we can afford that now with all that money we saved. Tingy, you're starting to look nice and ready as well. You know what, just take all of this shit and just get moving. Get moving towards Serta. That's enough troops to justify additional reinforcements. I'd say every time we've recruited 5 troops, we'll send them to the east to do their useful stuff. So get moving. Tingy, start recruiting to make up for lost ground. We'll just recruit 2 peasants as a placeholder for now, and then we'll do additional stuff later. By the way, hello Captain Boschstart. We're going to wipe you out this turn because I've just noticed you, and therefore you're going to get wiped out. Let's just make this one fun. Elephants, take the elephants in and just have fun trampling them, because to be honest, I might make this guy Abdinul Cartena just to be unusually cruel. But I have elephants. I like to stomp the underclasses because I'm an absolute bastard. But then again, I see Numidian javelin men who are good against elephants. So you know what? Why not take some Libyan spearmen just to take them out for you? Elephants, go home. Okay, you lot, just go in there and, well, walk around them if you want. But could you please do it next turn? Thank you, game, for ruining me there. By the way, we can get some mercenary war elephants if I wanted to, but to be honest, why would I need to? Because they're going to cost 4,000 to recruit. How much are war elephants for me? Because 4,000 sounds like a fucking rip-off. How much am I paying for my elephants? Well, I am paying 1,300 for my regulars. Basically, more than near enough double the price. I paid 2,780 for my best elephants. So yeah, war a rip-off. Either way, we are going to move to the next turn. Captain Figis can't do anything this turn. So we are going to move to the next turn now. Get our troops ready. Get our people moving. We're going to make our plans. Meaning we're going to get out of Massila and we're going to make our way back to Mediolanium before we lose momentum. And also Lugdunum, these troops are going to turn up to Lugdunum, get themselves reinforced and retrained. and we'll send them over as an additional army. I don't have an additional general in the area to use, at least I don't think I do. So a quick Lucky Lou if I want to. Let's see, Fera is at the sea, I've got Abdasir in Nerva, I've got Agericus Menegus, Segesta, Tydides is in Condet Redurnum, Triceres is in Cirta, Vettias is Lilybaeum, Akbar is currently in Corduba. He's actually a philosopher now, so he actually got out of the whole gambling habit, which might be why the town's doing slightly less shit. Admiral Lamad, he's just continued to be a disappointment for me. Mr. Lol, he's currently keeping Lemonum under control for me. Captain Danzin Tarakinesis. Mick Piles has now become cunning, by the way, or whatever. I can't keep track of all his many names, but he's just still governing Demidi for me. Yutpan Herders is currently in Massila. Yeah, I don't really seem to have anyone else of any use. I mean, I have Amicus in Thapsus, but he's governing Thapsus. Admentus is holding the line at Lepsis. Mr. Lude is governing Scalaris, and Himmelkar governs Asturica. Himmelkar governs Oscar. Eshmunzar governs Numantia. Abdominal is currently out rebel hunting. I've got Kilitzable in governing Massila. I don't know. I could have Kilitzable actually give it a go, but at the same time, Massila needs a governor, so I think I'm going to keep him where he is. I think I'll have a captain lead this army and have it as a secondary secondment helpful army, or whatever you want to call it. And you never know, if it does well, maybe a new man of the hour shall rise. But then again, maybe the Brutii want to make themselves the faction of the episode by pissing me off. So let's see if they piss me off as we proceed to the next turn. Alright, someone fell over and killed themselves, and I suspect it was an assassin doing his nasty shit all over my stuff. Anyway, Admiral Marcellus has gotten bored of me blockading Rome and wants to do something about it. Will he do something about it? Well, let's see. Yep, he did something about it. Right, we've got an incoming Brutii attack on the way, and Lilybaeum's rioting. Oh well, we'll deal with that. Right, retrain the men. Hold your position. It's alright, we can hold on to the town for now. Keep the taxes low, keep the entertainment flowing, even if it means holding on to that Pantheon for a while. Either way. Just do what you can for now. Also, rioting occurred in Alicia, but to be honest, does that matter? Because it actually got rid of Admiral Lamad. So, Admiral tragically died in a rioting incident. If you want to feel sympathy, then feel sympathy if you want, but if I'm honest, the cockles of my heart remain colder than the North Pole. Right. Repair whatever you can. The town's probably going to riot. Well, it's going to completely revolt any second now. We'll recruit what we can, but the town so far is an absolute fucking lost cause. So, we'll do what we can with it, but it's not really doing much for us. Editor report, by the way, reads that I'm still okay with money. Death continues to stalk Corralis, though, which means my army there is shrinking, but whatever we have, we're going to use. Make your way up to Corralis and initiate the battle. We're going to try and push the Brutii out now. This could get messy, but we'll do what we can. Either way, my Captain Theopopides will assist us, and we have basically about 500 more men than the enemy. Strength ratio is ever so slightly in their favour, however, but we'll do what we can. We have plenty of cavalry, so if we surround them, punch them, get out of there, try and pin them down with town militia, we might just pull this one off. Either way, could be walking into our doom here. So let's give it a go. And Valor is the contempt of death and pain, by the way. Hopefully my men hate dying and being in pain.
This is a day of battle. We will stand together.
Okay, Captain, we don't need to bother with the speeches. We attack from the forest, so please get yourselves ready and put yourselves in nice attacky wedgie formations, by the way, and get ready.
Reinforcements are here, but will they be enough for final victory?
I don't know. Right now, the Brutii are content to stare at my forces, so allow them to do so. Town militia, you guys are in the plentiful status, so for now, I want you guys to move in and prepare to assault the enemy, but they are going to adjust their formation to accommodate for us coming, so I want you here, and I want you to hit the enemy as hard as you can. Peltasts, you've got to join in on this one as well, so I want you there, and I want you to hit the enemy with as many javelins as you can. That's my additional cavalry. I want you in a wedge formation, and I want you positioned here. What we're going to do is we're going to use the town militia to pin the enemy, keep the cohorts occupied. The cavalry's going to give them a good old whacking from the back. If we can even at least just force them into a retreat, it'll buy me a turn to reinforce and chase them down. Either way, the Brutii I've just left. The Brutii I've only done this to distract and delay. Isn't going to work though, because now we're going to stop them and get much needed medicine into the city since it is dying of plague. I suspect the Brutii have been committing acts of biological warfare against me, which is, you know, what a dickhead like the Brutii would do. They have no standards, they're the lowest of the low. Okay men, get yourselves ready, and by the way, hello Scaralis, you're doing very nice up there, aren't you? Alright men, just get into position and get ready to fight back. We're taking the enemy down today, and we're going to take them down very, very nicely, aren't we? Oh yes we are, yes, yes, yes we are. Either way, all my men are nearly in position. Well, not really. It's actually going to take a while for them to get into position, which is actually why we have just resorted to triple speeding. But hey, 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 we're going to do what we can. Either way, I want the Peltasts to try and get a few shots off first before we get stuck in. So, men, just converge at this tree line for now. So Peltasts just be slightly behind them. Cavalry, they know where they're going. You two, we'll move you out just to be here now. Just I mean, the enemy's going to be aware of us anyway, but to us, we can't hide anywhere. But we have actually spotted a cavalry, so it looks like they're going to try and make that their priority. Okay. That's what they wish to do. Cavalry, speed it up. We might be able to catch this enemy off guard. We might be able to... No, they know what I'm up to. I shouldn't have sped up. Oh well, whatever. We've got them concerned, that's the thing. Peltasts, are we ready to start reloading? Yep, there we go. We actually managed to take a few kills off them anyway. There we go. Big old volley of javelins coming in. Didn't quite hit this time because they were on the move. It's okay. It's okay. We've still got this one. Because right now, they just don't know what we're doing. So town militia, engage them. Right, wait, they're getting... That was painful there. Right, town militia, close formation. Or at least, you know, just keep formation. Because they've spotted you now. Right. Town militia, get in there and engage them. It's not going to be your engagement. It's going to be a hard time. Peltasts, keep those early legionaries busy, by the way. Cavalry, I want you in the back. You lot, you two, keep the early legionaries occupied. I'll have a cavalry around the back and ready to hit them. Right. Guys, come on. You're not doing a good job of pinning the enemy. I know. Well, actually, we're just chasing some of my men away. But either way, cavalry, come on. Come on, we could go faster than that, can't we? But again, getting caught in my own clumsy town militia. Guys, you fucked your momentum so hard there, didn't you? Right, there we go. Hitting them harder now. Right, you guys, get around the back and see if you can hit them again. You lot pull out. We're going to hit and run. We're going to hit and run. That is what we're going to do. Hit and run. Right. You lot, get ready to hit them in the back as well. General, oh for fuck's sake, dude. I did say hit and run, and what do? You do the hit, but you don't do the run, do you? Right. You get in there and provide assistance. You also get in there and provide assistance. Right now this battle is quite going to pot, but it is mainly because I'm dealing with very incompetent troops who neither hit nor run. They just hit then don't run. Either way, we have just managed to give these guys a bloody good hit in there. Not killing enough of them though. Yeah, killing them, but my men, they're not going to hold on.
The general shames himself and your people. No excuses can be made for fleeing like this.
Okay, I know I threw pretty weak troops into this battle, but you know what, guys? You've really let me down on this one. I didn't want to have to send extra troops to deal with this. This was just a minor skirmish, but right now, you are really putting a lot of frustration in my heart. I wanted you guys just to solve your own problem and keep the Brutii at bay so I could commit to my invasion of Sicily. I did not want to have to send for reinforcements from Africa because right now my resources are busy elsewhere. And because you lot can't defend your own lands, and also because my navies have such a shit time keeping an eye on the Brutii swarms because the naval combat in this game is fucked. Sorry, that was just a bit of a spittle there, but yeah. Let's face it, the naval combat in this game is fucked. You guys are buying the Brutii in advantage. You're buying from a doorway into my town. If the game somehow bullshits the town away from me, by the way, I will not exactly be happy, will I? No, I will not. Right. Troops, get moving. We have another chance. So, if you would like to run, by the way, when I tell you to run, that would be brilliant. So, get moving. Come on. We have a chance to try and break into the enemy, but then again, you guys are just going to retreat now upon sight of the enemy. Look. They're trying to reform. Hit them while they're reforming, and you'll take them down. It's not exactly rocket science, is it? Right, come on. You can do it. You know, I wasn't really expecting great things out of my town militia anyway. Sometimes I do great things, but not all the time. They were just here for fodder purposes this time, and well done, idiot. Oh, it was the enemy one that went down. Well done, idiot. Okay, but it might be a turning point here for us. Right. Get out of there. Don't engage the Praetorians just yet. Right, all troops, we need to reform here. Yep, won't quite a turning point.
No excuses can be made for fleeing like this.
Honestly, there could be no excuse there. We're winning, but then again, he retardedly charged the enemy unit, even though I told him to pull out, but listening's for losers, I guess. Right, either way, troops reform and get ready. These guys aren't running, by the way, but they are in a position where we could potentially flank the urban cohort. And again, the urban cohort are watching us, which they probably would do anyway. Right. Anyway, the enemy is going to get themselves ready now. Right, so, you two, group up over here and get ready to engage. You, keep them wary. Peltasts, I know you're out of ammo, but you're also going to assist on this one, so I want you there. So, get over here, group up, you know what you're doing. Cavalry, down there and ready to hit. And if you're going to come back another time, Captain Other Person, for your Propedes, for coward, you can come in, but don't you go around expecting to give yourself Man of the Hour title, because that is not going to happen with your performance so far in this battle. Right, you're close enough now. Hold it there. I know you're shaken. I know you don't feel confident, but it's okay. We have numbers. We can surround them. We can kill them. We have a horde, they have a few. And I know hordes usually die anyway, because horde is such a pejorative term, but either way, we have the armada, they have a squeaky mouse with no help. That sounds better, doesn't it? With a big ferocious kitty cat. Okay, Peltasts, you there and ready? You better be. Other town militia, come on, you can't just hide from battle. Right, we're all in position now. Troops, move in for the engagement. Cavalry, move in and hit them in the back. Make it quick. Because these guys won't last 2 minutes, basically. So, I'm going to hit them as much as I can. Come on, guys, you can go faster than that. Come on, go, 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 go! What is it with you guys and just being so bad at charging? Honestly, what the hell is it with you lot? Why do you always just suddenly lose heart at the last second and fail momentum? Oh dear, he died, whatever.
Has sacrificed himself. But will this bring victory? Oh.
Well, that was fucking embarrassing.
Enemy, but only at the whim of fate.
Only at the whim of fate, yeah, sure, and also at the whim of my clumsy and useless troops. You guys aren't worth your salaries. Consider yourselves victim of a pay cut, because that's all you fucking deserve. You can work for free for all I care.
Splitting the troops to the hills.
You've really failed me there, Captain. You really have. You failed to rescue the town. Head to Carthage. We'll have to send for reinforcements from there. Reinforcements which are designated for the more important campaign of capturing Sicily, but you know, useless fools. Send for 2 Poenis and long shield cavalry. That is all they are having. Send them over to the island, and for the love of God, see that it happens and see that we win. Prepare some additional Poeni, by the way, and retrain whatever else needs retraining, because we need to move on Lillebeum quick. The town's currently in the midst of a riot, and we can't hold on to it for much longer. Public order is at an all-time low. In fact, what if we were to not retrain and instead just go for the good old peasant spam? Wouldn't do shit, right? Well, we'll just retrain then. If the town chooses to defect back to the Brutii, so be it. It shall just only face a second siege, and maybe this time I'll have to be a little less forgiving if they choose to reject me. Meanwhile, Asturica expanded by the way, so you may now begin constructing your councillors' chambers. Well done, Asturica. And anything else to be noted about? Well, we are now most advanced faction, so, you know, no true rivals. Good. Faction analysis, by the way. Kilitable Hadus was assassinated in Massila, so that's a shame, but it made Massila happy for some reason. Algarius also died. Carmian the Lewd, by the way, now has an agriculturist. Adventus Corral is a quartermaster and a master smith. Things are going good for you in Lepsis. Aren't they? Bless me. Right. Could really do with some additional recruitment down here as well, but I'm really waiting on the temple, so we can just recruit additional sacred band. Hold your position for now. But tell you what, oh, we need to work on an archery range as well, actually, just so we can at least get some missiles going. Do we not have an... Oh, wait, the catapult range is damaged, but we can't repair it. Or can we? No, we can repair it. Get these repairs done. What are you playing at, man? Right, get them done, right. Meanwhile, as for you, I will take out position near this watchtower and observe. You keep moving in on the Egyptian forces. And as for you, Clupella, we need to move in on this Egyptian city. We are near Siwa now, and it looks like there is a concentration of Egyptian captains in the area. We've got Ptolemy Epiphanes here, so it looks like Ptolemy happened, except it happened a very long time ago historically, but the CA said fuck it. This could be a potential army that might be heading my way, so we'll keep an eye on it. There's also Captain Nachrank. Looks like he's got a strong army as well, and Captain Footmose. He's also got a pretty tough army. Still, while they look tough, they could still fight as badly as they've fought so far against us. Also, we've got some repairs done, and Demidi has established its councillor's chamber, so well done, Demidi. You may begin improving your temple to Tanit for maximum benefits and effects. Recruitment report, by the way, stands at Carthago Nova has long shield cavalry, peasants in Tingi, Poenis in Massila, and more peasants in Alicia and Corduba. Why are you going wrong again? I thought I got you back on the straight and narrow. Recruit an additional unit of Sacred Band, and that's actually got you happy for once, so good. Captain Heapsful is now 2 turns away from Numantia, except we'll just have you link up Nowish Munza, and to be honest, what you have should be enough, but take the extra Iberian infantry, and we will move in and attack Sigavax next turn. Numantia is going to sulk a little bit. We'll focus on a growth build policy, and yeah, the town will be back on its feet once the governor returns, so it's alright, it's not the end of the world there. Right, other things to do. Well, there's an assassin on the loose, so he needs taken out. Prepare... Oh, I don't know. There ain't really a lot we can do. Anyway, Yutpan here has temporarily taken over governorship duties, but we need to get moving. So, Yutpan, take your troops, take all your lovely, lovely army. So, well, I say lovely army that's let me down in the past. We don't have any Sacred Band, however. That throws a spanner in the works. We're going to have to... Right. I don't like unit queuing, but look. 2 more Poeni infantry. See that they are ready, and then we're going to have to march out. Try not to get assassinated while you're there. Lemonum, I thought I got you back to normal. Oh, wait, now you're back to normal. Good. And Alicia, I just don't... honestly, just fuck Alicia at this point. Captain Bashlech, move into Lugdunum, and you will have anything that needs retraining retrained. So there we go. Right, we'll finish our retraining next turn, and then you will be on the move onto bigger and better things. So that is seems everything dealt with. We do have Captain Manius on his way though. He is on his way to attack us at Segesta. So he is going to initiate the siege. I think we may be better off sallying forth from this one. My troop strength isn't fantastic. I mean, you know what, I'm going to get you just merged into every last unit just for helpfulness' sake. So there we go. Right, I'm going to have to disband what's left though. I could just march out and meet him on the field actually, which might work better in my favour than a sally forth. But at the same time, a good sally forth battle might actually work in my favour. The walls aren't that fantastic as well, so I should be able to position my artillery to fire upon him from within the safety of my walls. So I will hold position for now. He can come to me and I will sally forth and take him out. Because if I take him out on the field, it might go wrong, and then I'm going to be sat with an undefended settlement wondering why the hell has this gone wrong. Right, Vettias Saunites, by the way. What do we know about this area? There's no one to kill, that's what we know.
He's a dead man.
Go and blow up the urban barracks if you want. Just keep Mediolanium suppressed for a little bit. That's going to be our priority for now. Right, and blah 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 blah. Anything else to do this turn? I don't really know. Admiral Fero knows where he's going. Admiral Abdidust knows what he's doing. Milk Karam barely knows what he's doing. Well, actually, he does know what he's doing. He's dropping off additional troops to make up for shit that's gone wrong here. Because my army can't dismount this turn because fuck me. Gisken. You can't really take on Numeris, so you just completely missed the pot. Just sit there for a minute. Right, Milkerton, you are pretty weak as well, so I want you to head to here, and you can go and get retrained at some point. That's for you, Chermies. You've crapped out, so go and reinforce with Gisken, and there's going to be a potential Skippy I force on its way now, which is very frustrating to me. I have been let down pretty badly by some of my navies, so I want you to be over here and ready to march out. I would have another navy deploying in a minute, but right now we're okay. Admiral Quintus, by the way, ooh, he's got a big navy. Let's keep an eye out for him. Right, either way, that is pretty much where we are going to call it a turn. I have got my troops moved to where they need to be, armies moved to where they need to be. So now we'll observe and we'll see what the enemy does. I suspect we will be sieged at Segesta, but we can sally forth from that one. And yeah, but this is actually pretty much an hour, so I am going to pretty much call it an episode at this point. But you know what? If there's any defensive battles to fight, let us fight them now, for you know what? All I've had so far today is an easy siege and then an absolute embarrassment of a battle, so let's see if there's something nice and therapeutic for us to wrap up on, since you can't get into... Oh wait, you can actually do this turn, can't you? Oh well. Yeah, let's therapeutically kill some rebels to wrap up, because I need me an easy target right now to wind down, so get in there, and for fuck's sake, do it properly this time instead of wandering off. Okay, let's do it. Us against Captain Boderstadt. We are outnumbered, but the strength ratio is 20-3 in my favour. I don't really like ending the video on killing some rebels, but let's kill some rebels, yo.
Even now, fear works its magic into our foes. Their bowels weaken and turn to water, and their hearts quake within their chests. And as the battle is joined, remember, my noble soldiers, they have fear in their hearts. Fear of you!
That was a new camera angle. I missed it there, but that was a good camera angle. They're very close up to the badly textured face. I'm just kidding, I like the texture of this face of this army. Right, let's just get going, lads. We're not going to sit around and fuck about. Spearmen, you know what you got to hit, so you're going to hit it. Cavalry, I could have you basically mow the entire army down, but I don't want you dying, so let's just be careful. By the way, this will be the Tuesday video that's going up, isn't it? Because yes, I am on holiday from work. I'm very happy to be on holiday from work, in fact, because you know what? I was getting very stressed out on my job. It's been a very busy month for me, but you know what? It's nice to be off for some time. So I hope you're enjoying having an episode of Rome Total War every day this week, because hey, it's good to just get some more progress romped up. By the way, I'm celebrating my birthday this week. I'll make it very obvious on the video that I plan to upload on my birthday that it's my birthday, and you should therefore wish me happy birthday comments. in the comments, and preferably if you're friends with me on Steam, just litter me with gifts. Just kidding. But actually, I do have anyone who has bought me games on Steam in the past. Honestly, seriously, fucking thank you, because like some of you guys don't even buy me cheap games. You like buy me actually like fucking full-on games. Like Jesus Christ. Masters of Orion from one of my subscribers. Total War Warhammer from another. I mean, Christ. I feel almost spoilt. But yeah, seriously, thank you. Makes me feel very, very I don't know what the right word would be to use. Happy. We'll use happy for now. Very happy. Anyway, keep an eye out in the mornings, by the way, since there are new episodes of the other Let's Plays I do. Yes, I am more than a Total War YouTuber. I do other things like SimCity, strategy games, tycoon games, Thief, and also the new Let's Play which is coming out this week, which is about, well, I don't quite know because I haven't started playing it yet. Well, actually, it was a game I played once in my past, but then didn't really play anymore. It was not really one of my games. It was sort of like one of my sister's games, since we sort of shared the PlayStation 2 in the back in the day. So yeah, it is a PlayStation 2 game, but let's just say it was one of her games, and I played it one day out of curiosity and kind of liked it, but never played it more than that. But I'll say the game is corporately sponsored by Pedigree Dog Food. See if that gives you a clue. Or at least that's just going to pique someone's interest, saying, what kind of fucking video game is sponsored by Pedigree Dog Foods? Does that shit even exist anymore? I do want to discuss that, but I'm going to say that for the Let's Play where Pedigree Dog Food is more relevant, because, yeah. Right now, what is more relevant is turning the enemy into dog food. Not that I am sick and savage enough to turn these people into dog food, because I am not Preston the Robot Dog, but I am leading this guy, man in the green hat, to kill some enemies. Man with a flaccid penis, basically, except you weren't the one with a flaccid penis, you were just man in the green hat who's governing the area. Man with flaccid penis has been executed, so and it wasn't by me. Totally not by me, it was by some bastards, right? Anyway, Spearman, move in, go for the kill. You lot, try and go in, and you know, go for the kill. You, get round the back and hit those Numidian javelins. Anyway, Spears, have fun putting down the rioters. You, get in there and put down the javelins. Anyway, we can just push these enemies back. I mean, look at that, they're just getting shaken. It's just like watching water push on rocks or something, or basically just watching someone get shoved across. I mean, look at that. Now that is what we call a momentum battle line, as in, they're just getting fucking shoved. Meanwhile over here as well, these guys are just getting wrecked. I mean, seriously, look at that. They're just going down like bloody jelly beans, right? Pushing them back even further, their lines just getting thinner and thinner. Their numbers are just dribbling down by the second. Keep it up, lads. You've got this one sorted. Getting these guys slaughtered. Got the general promoted. See, there is used to doing these battles, isn't there? It's just good for random promotions.
Now attack and break the will of his followers.
Feel the burn. Get the XP going.
The enemy cowards run. Drive them.
Finish them all off. Let's see if you can get some more experience. Squeeze them for all they're worth. Right, you lot just get on, chase them down. There's still, what, a lot of them left. Who died? Was that the captain? I hope it was the captain. He is still alive, so yeah. That's Captain Bodestadt dead. Right. Keep it up, lads. Chase down whatever's left. Let's try and go for no survivors. Try and set you out as someone who rules his provinces with not quite the iron fist, but a very secure fist. But let's not tighten our grip too tight, for then once the tighter is, sand has a better habit of slipping out of our grasp. But you know, something blow up Alderaan already, right? Keep it up, General. You're doing a fantastic job right now. No, keep it up. Don't stop. Didn't give you an excuse to take a breath. The more of these guys you kill. Oh my God, what is it with you? What is it with cavalry these past few episodes and just randomly losing momentum at the worst and most inconvenient moments for me? Right. Finish them off. Come on. They're still trying to run away. They're trying to run away in a different direction. I'm guessing they're trying to get creative in their running away options, but it isn't going to work. See that they're all dead, please. Come on. Any of them left to kill? He's left to kill. But he escapes because screw me.
And all the sweeter for being so decisive.
Hopefully they'll return to their fields and return to their farming jobs and be more obedient to me. Either way, very strong victory there. Minimal losses. Only 3 of them escaped, and they will be hunted down at some other point in my life. But for now, we can safely say we've won. Return to Neptune and continue governing the area. And you know what? I'm sick of looking at Captain Hannibal. You know what? There could be Egyptians on the way, but they're a way away. I'll send some troops out to deal with him, because you know what? I'm not having him sat there just fucking mocking me. Admentus, take the weaker elephants. Not taking a Segesta band. Take 2 Poeni infantries. Take 2 slingers. Take... Don't take the Segesta band cavalry, because I get completed. Take the long shield cavalry. Go out there and just fucking knock his teeth out, please, because I'm getting sick of looking at that army sitting around there and mocking me with their lawlessness. Either way, that is where we are going to call it an episode for this turn. So next time we're going to jump to the next turn. We're going to try and keep Lillebeum under control. We're going to try and move in on another enemy territory. We are going to launch a second army. We're going to have, well, depending on how long the next episode is, how many turns we do. We're going to relaunch our offensive on Mediolanium. We're going to have to hold our defences at Segesta, though. So it's all happening. The Romans are going to try and push against us, but we're going to push right back. Either way, I hope you had a lovely time today, and I'll see you on the next episode, my friends. Goodbye.